Accelerating experience.
Amean, do you have anything to say regarding some of this?
We can talk about a little bit the involuntary movements that people may feel. Essentially, if the person keep a state of calm and get their logical mind out of the way, what happens is they get to a state where the energy mingles within them and they start mingling with energy. And here we are talking about divine intelligence. We are talking about divine energy, healing energy. And through that intelligence, through that divine healing energy, the energy has the intelligence of knowing where the blockage exists in the body. And it goes to that place. And it tries to open the blockage. So sometimes, in order to penetrate through the blockage and open it, the body may start experiencing some involuntary movements. That's one aspect of it, where the person may sense some local involuntary movements. In other cases, we all have a hidden talent that we may not be aware of it. Because of that divine intelligence, because of that energy and the knowledge that it has, it may elevate our understanding of our hidden talent, because we really put our ego aside, we put our intellect aside, and we vibrate through our love. So one of the steps that we take initially, when we emit energy to the participants, we try to open their heart center. Once we open the heart center, then we try to reduce the amount of pressure in terms of stress, pressure on nervous system, pressure on the other organs that may cause stress. And a person gets into a more relaxed state. So now they can better sense the energy and mingle with the energy, and the energy can mingle better with them. So the person goes through a series of involuntary movement that can be to heal them, to let them see their hidden talents and start developing it, becoming more familiar with those hidden talents. And in the long term, really, the person learns how to trust their intuition.
Very good.
The first thought that crosses our mind is when divine is talking to us, just through a cell phone, when we talk to people. Except we are just by yourself. There's no difference. The whole science is the same. It applies. And we start listening to our intuition. We start listening to what message the divine has for us, for the situation at hand, and trying to help us like a loving parent, just the way we love to help our children. Divine, as a loving parent, like to help us all the times, because we are a child in the divine.
Now, Amean, it looks like we have another question here. Sue, would you like to ask Amean?
Well, just talking a little bit about what the meditation was like for me. As I told you earlier, I mean, I kind of felt the presence of other beings around us. And I had some visuals of like fire, kind of a purification, burning. One thing I found really interesting was your breathing. And I kept thinking, I think he must be breathing through an instrument. And I was dying to open my eyes, but I didn't want to be the one on camera to have you say, close your eyes. Although then I asked her afterwards if she opened hers, and she had. But it sounded to me like you, because of the way it was, like you actually had an instrument that you were breathing through. So that was really something I tuned in on. And the biggest message I got for the whole night, I'm here because I've been having pain, and even though I intellectually know it's something greater, I've been doing just what you say, which is yell at it, want to get rid of it, right?
Exactly.
And so my biggest gift tonight, the biggest message that you gave is you've got to love yourself. You know, you can't, because your body is part of yourself, so you can't be yelling at your body. So I consider that a real gift.
Great.
So thank you.
I'm so happy you learned how to love yourself more.
Very good. And we have another question.
Not a question, just a statement. Coming over here tonight, my wrists were really sore, and I thought of wearing my wrist braces. And I didn't realize till everybody was talking, my wrists don't hurt. And so I didn't have a great spiritual thing. I had a physical healing.
Great, great. I'm so happy to hear that.
I'm still a little vague on, I mean, I would like to be able to use this and take it to the limit.